Okay, I think I finally got it orientated right. Tell me if it looks right on your screen. See anybody shows up. Oh, I see one person show up. Trying this live stream again. Hopefully. Good evening, Ernest. How are you doing? I'm doing good, MGA. Just got back from a trip. I was in Chicago and Illinois for a whole week down there. You might have seen some of my videos. Hi, Ernest. Nice to see you. How are you? Doing good there, sir. No, it's not a sir. Mrs. Forge. Yeah, I need my reading glasses. Can't see too well. I'm doing good. I just got back. I was telling MGA up there that I got back from Chicago and Illinois for a week. 2 weeks prior to that, I was in Florida for a whole week. I was in Universal Studio and Walt Disney World there in Orlando. That was nice. Spend time with my daughters. And then just last week, I was getting to see Chicago, doing some travel type videos. Now I'm back in San Antonio, and I'll be doing some more, trying to do some RV content. As you might have seen some of the videos I've done of the RVs with some dealerships here. Still, I need to go knock on some doors and see if I can get in there and start to do this more. It's not super popular yet, but I guess my RV content at least showing these new RV content is not. It's to help the dealership out, and also for you guys to see RV content, so you can see the latest models and what's out there in the RV world. Because really, a lot of these times, I go to these dealerships and I see the RVs. It's my first time seeing it too. I live in a 2007 RV, as you can tell by my curtains. So I don't know what's out there, and this is the only RV I own. I don't travel with it or nothing. So I do it to get some content for y'all can watch, and you can see what's available out there. But I like to travel, and as you probably seen the last 2 weeks, I've been on the road, and I rented some Harley Davidsons up there in Illinois, and went from Chicago all the way down to Springfield. I didn't film the actual motorcycle trip. I have a setup for it, but it's not really ideal, and plus I don't get a lot of views off of my RV. Well, I mean, off of that type of content. People want to see my RV content. I've got a video I got to do this week. Some company out of China, I believe they are, sent me this wireless backup camera that you can use with your RV. So you can put it in the back of your RV, and then you put the screen in your truck or whatever vehicle you're driving, and it's wireless, and so that way you can have a view of the road behind the RV. That should be helpful, and also helpful backing up the RV. Do y'all like my travel content? Because that's what I actually like. I personally like to do is travel, but it gets expensive. The last 2 weeks, I don't know how much money I spent. I spent a lot, but you know, you can't take it with you. So as long as I'm not touching my savings, burn, baby, burn. Does anybody have a subject they want to talk about or related to RVs or travel or let's say the news? What's going on the news? I kind of keep up with it. Just so y'all know, I live just real close to the flooding. And you've probably seen that flooding in Texas where a lot of people got killed. Well, that's my backyard. Kerrville, Hunt, and Ingram, Texas. I'm right here. Uh, uh, a lot of people passed away. That's a beautiful part of Texas, but up there in the hill country, it's pretty much it's very little topsoil. It's very rocky terrain, and so the water, I guess, don't have nowhere else to go because the Guadalupe has been, which is a river that mainly flooded in that area and took all those lives. It's pretty docile river. I used to kayak it all the time. I used to go get dropped off in Comfort, Texas, and I go all the way down the river, headed toward Canyon Lake. It seems like the most of the people that were killed were up there in the Kerrville area, Kerrville, Ingram, and Hunt. Oddly enough, well, not oddly enough, but there's a lot of summer camps there in this part of Texas, and that's where me and my daughters went too when they were in middle school. I guess I went with them to a place called Camp Honeywell up there in Ingram, Texas, which is where the flooding's happening. And it rained on us too. I remember a few times, but not at this level. You know, they want to blame the weather, our weather bureau or whatever government for what happened. But I mean, I from what it seems like, it was unforeseen, and the river just came up super fast, and I guess a lot of people, it was like within a half hour or so, it was just a regular Guadalupe River, and the next thing you know, it is a raging river taking whole homes and the cabins that these little girls were in. That's so sad. You know, I have little girls, and we would stay in those cabins. Not that particular camp. We were at a different camp, but it's all in that same area. Yeah, so that was a shame what happened over there in Ingram and Kerrville. There's a lot of help here. I notice, like here at the gas stations or wherever you go, they'll ask you to donate to the funds, and so every time I buy something, I'll throw in some donations here. They don't want any volunteers. Evidently, they have a bunch of professionals there, and they don't want anybody that's not trained, I guess, because they've already had to save some of the volunteers So, and the river's going down. It hasn't been raining up here lately. This all happened while I was in Illinois. This tragedy. I got another RV to film here pretty soon. It might be next week. I know the salesperson that I'm working with at this Blue Compass RV, he's pretty busy, so I guess he'll get back with me once I get that done. Tomorrow I'm probably going to reach out to some more local RV businesses and see if they are agreeable to let me go in there and film. Been doing mostly large fifth wheels RVs. I don't choose the RVs that you see. Those are given to me by the dealership. I guess that's what they want to showcase. They want to showcase some more expensive than their bigger RVs. Um, so I don't have any say in that. I would like to do a smaller RV just to have some variety. I found another YouTuber that he does what I'm trying to do, and he's pretty successful at it. He has like a 250,000 subscribers on it and quite a bit of views, and that would be something that I would like to do. Getting ready for my daughters. Going to start school. Just the day before yesterday, she went to her orientation. We got her an iPad and some other stuff to go with that, and getting her registered in school. She's going to be going to the University of Texas. She got a full scholarship on an academic scholarship, so I'm very proud of her. My other daughter wants to be an airline stewardess, but she has to wait till she's 21. So, very thankful for the kids I have. Uh, very thankful for them. That they haven't given me a lot of trouble. But they're very well natured, very caring uh, people. My daughters are more than I am. I got a little mean streak in me. It maybe doesn't come across on the camera, but I can be. I'm at 14 minutes right now. I went up to like 6 or 7 viewers. I'm down to 2. Got 2 faithful viewers. Hang in there. It's going to get better. Somebody's got to comment something so I can talk back to you. I want to do some more traveling. I don't know. I wanted to take my daughters, but let me move this camera. But one of them's working and the other one's getting ready to go to college. So I might have to go on my own. I don't know, but we'll see. Comment where y'all at. There's only one person here now. I had 2. The other guy bailed. That last guy that's hanging on there, where are you from? It'll just be a private conversation. Just think of it as FaceTime. What's the weather like where you're at? You know, the last time I was on this thing, somebody was saying we're commenting, but I couldn't see you. Oh yes, really? Okay, okay, really cool to get you live, Miss Lolly. Can't pronounce. Wow, I must have been really hot. Yes, I did. I was in Illinois. My nephew graduated, extended my stay, and came back late Tuesday. Did you move in with your lady friend yet? No, I did not. I'm looking into a Jayco. Okay. Yes, that's a great idea. Showing RV. Your sound is cutting out. Sorry about that. Springfield. I saw Bucky's for the first time. Yeah, that's kind of a thing here in Texas. We got a lot of Bucky's. You're all garbled up. Hmm. I don't know why it's doing that. I hear that a lot. Can't hear you. Sound is cutting out short. So sorry for Texas. Praying for all. People are investing their 401ks into gold and silver and are using extra money on it to they they say the dollar will no longer be worth anything soon. Hope this gets you motivated to look into prayers for the family lost loved ones in the flood. Yeah, that was I would like I said I was in Chicago when that all happened, and it was sad. It was sad. Yeah, I don't know why I couldn't see the comments before. That's probably why they all left. Now I know what to do next time. I don't know about the dollar losing its value. I don't know enough about it. I think the market's doing pretty good right now. Gold has always been a good place to put your money in when the market's going bad or when the value of money is going away. Kind of Buffett's Buffett's that. Well, it looks like I'm all alone. They all left me now. I'm sitting here in the room all alone. Loneliest place in the world. Hey, I see somebody showed up. I finally figured out how to read the comments. Nothing like an old guy trying to learn new tricks. It takes me a while, but I'll learn to fetch here pretty soon. Retouch. Got all kinds of little buttons here that I can press, flip, hide live mode, retouch. Maybe I'll use some filters on me. Let's, let me see what this retouch is on. Do I look better? Somebody was complaining that the volume that I was garbled up, they couldn't hear me. Yeah. One person keeps coming in and out. I don't know who that person is, but there's one viewer keeps coming in and out. I don't know if it's the same person or not. Are, are you trying to get a better um, connection? Is that what's going on? I think next time I do a live feed, I'm going to put a post out the day before to notify people at this particular time. Or I think there's a way to put out there that I'm going to have a live feed. It's called a premiere or something like that. I'm not much of a live feed kind of person. I'm learning this as I go. Let me see anybody. No, I don't see no more comments. Well, there's nobody there. I see the person icon says 0. 0 likes. Yeah. Okay, well, I guess this is attempt number 2 at live streaming. Thanks for watching. And now I got to figure out how to turn this damn thing off. This must be funny as hell. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Of course.